The 2024 Herr Sprint Series season was one for the ages, with Juan Romero winning the championship in dramatic fashion. New year, same series, but a new person winning it. It is the 2025 Herr Sprint Series, and once again we kick things off at Smyrna Speedway for the Central Florida 200 here tonight on a Wednesday night. Hello everyone, it's Nathan Stapleton here on AG the channel, and welcome to the 2025 Herr Sprint Series. It's going to be a lot of fun to do this series for Alex this season, and it's going to be interesting on how things play out, no full-time wise this season. So if you want to race as many races as possible, you have to sign up every single week. It's going to be a fun season, and why not kick things off at Smyrna? Possibly one of the better, if not the best short tracks on NR. And we have a star-studded lineup here tonight in the booth. We got Team Velocity driver, with a pair of drivers of Matthew Hubert and Ladovit Charette, who also owns the team here in the Sprint Series. Welcome to New Smyrna.
Hey, welcome back for 2025 in the Herr Sprint Series. It's going to be interesting to see how this season will play out. Last season was a bit different compared to the previous years. With 10 full-time drivers, this year it's not the case. Those guys are now uncharged drivers in the Cup Series, so if you want to compete for a championship now, you have to sign up. Just look at what Corey Case did last season. He missed 4 races and yet was in contention for the championship up to the third to last race. So you have to be consistent here. Not only you have to be consistent in this series, but you have to sign up in order to get this championship, perhaps by the end of September.
Yes, and when you're looking at the grid that we have for today, we have many new names, we have many old names, the old drivers that used to be in the Cup Series and that are making a start today. So it's going to be very interesting, a dynamic between old and new, and maybe in terms of racecraft, the older driver maybe know better to not send it immediately at the start of the race. But maybe that would be the good strategy if we get a lot of cautions. Maybe getting at the front early could be a good strategy. It'll be very interesting to see what happens today.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, we got a lot of drivers that don't have a Herr Sprint Series win, and a lot of drivers that don't have a win in general. But you mentioned Corey Case. Matthew, well, of course he's back, and this time he's gonna, maybe we'll see if he can sign up for every race and contend for the championship. Gonna be a fun season, of course. Tonight kicks off a 3-night extravaganza here at Smyrna Speedway, with the Sprint Series here tonight, the Race 2 of the Body on the Light Series tomorrow night, and then of course the big one, the Metal Yellow Smooth Fest, kicking off the Wawa Cup Series on Friday night. And let's go over some of the drivers, in fact all the drivers here in the Sprint Series for race number 1. We got Carson Miller on the pole in the number 82, and then alongside him is the number 37 of Aaron Abel. Well, number 2 is the number 87 of BB Ruiz, and the number 3 of Alexander Rowe. Well, number 3 is the 97 of Corey Case, and the number 69 of Matt Black. Well, number 4 is the number 50 of Chase McClure, and the number 64, one of Lord Team cars Ladovit, of Michael Lewis. And then we got the number 13 of Andrew Williams, and the number 1 of Anthony Hernandez. And Team Trackhouse won the Herr Sprint Series on his title last season. Then we got the 52 of Chris Reynolds, and the number 90 of Joe Watkowski. And then we got, Stuart Grattan in the second Into Motor Racing car, and the number 88, and then the 99 is Campbell Marsh. And then we got the number 39 Evans Ross Racing car of Nathan Meyer, and the number 93, the other one, of Hallie Anderson Jr. And then we got Keegan Thompson. Great to have Keegan back as a whole on the the channel this year. And he's in the 98 here tonight for NS Racing. And then the number 4 is Washya Mahindra. I'm so sorry to butcher the name.
Close enough.
The 56 of Marcus Glitch. The number 57 of Garrett Sandowska. The number 96, one of Nico Samadil's team colors, and that is Christian Vargas, and the number 81 of J.R. Whippleton. And running out the field here tonight is the Triad 4s, the 02 of Trey Smith, and the 05 of Zayn Davidson. Well, Matthew, and then Ludovit, who do you think will win here for the season opening race of the Herr Sprint Series in 2025?
Well, with how most of these races fare in the new Smyrna, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the drivers for back in the grid can win this race, which is why I'm going for the 93 of Haley Anderson Jr. as my pick to win.
And I'm going to pick the Lenovo Pre-Series champion, Carson Miller, in the 82. Starting on pole and obviously a champion, I think you need quite a lot of experience to win a race like New Smyrna. So that's why I think he's going to win it here today.
Not back a couple of pits, and we'll have to wait and see of how this thing goes. And New Smyrna can be crazy, but you also have to be technical at the same time. Carson Miller and Aaron Abel will lead us to the green to kick off the 2025 Herr Sprint Series season. The Central 4 200 is green at New Smyrna Speedway. Here comes Aaron Abel from the top to the bottom. He's gonna lead lap number 1 here tonight at New Smyrna Speedway. And here comes Carson Miller and Corey Case on the inside, and get ready for some crazy action here tonight to kick off the 2025 season.
Well, they made it 3 wide to start with. They made it through so far, unlike another universe. But anyways, here comes Carson Miller looking to get back on his teammates in this series so far of Aaron Abel to lead lap number 4, and here he is again, Corey Case in the 97 getting back into second.
That inside lane got a massive jump out of the start here, and that might have not have been that great for Carson Miller. It looked like he kind of got in awkwardly in the first corner. That might have cost him the race lead. As now again, the 97 of Corey Case for NS Racing goes to the lead, and the 37 of Abel will also use the inside to get to second place.
Well, oh my goodness, Stuart Brennan about took himself out. I was about to say, it didn't take him long to enter the top 5, now he's gonna draw back 3 wide just inside the top 10. These guys are going all over the place. That's the 56. Marcus Glitch going 3 wide underneath the 13 and the 52. 3 wide at New Smyrna. This will be just fine. Barely off turn number 4. The Triad color got sideways in the background. Meanwhile, go back to the race lead is Carson Miller to the inside of Corey Case.
You know what they say. Going 3 wide at New Smyrna is like juggling a double-edged sword. It could work out really well, or it could end up in disaster. So far we're green, 9 laps in, and once again, the Hergel Mercer
I don't think we're green anymore.
Aaron Abel. Oh wait, was that a caution?
Yep.
Oh, it
Yes,
is. Oh man. And Mahendra with damage in the 4. Tough break for him.
And unfortunately, the 02 of Trey Smith has some back-end damage as well. And we're under the first caution of the night here at New Smyrna Speedway. And we can finally take a sigh of relief and a breath after that crazy first 10 laps here. A tough break from Mahendra, trying to get his first win on the channel here tonight, and unfortunately that's not going to happen, as I believe the 4 might be done now, at least on pit road tough break to start the season, and gonna go back out with no hood and see if that Ford of Time Fury can get back going. It would be close to milling us back to the restart, but let's see what happened to bring out the first caution of the night here in the Central Florida 200 for Mahindra in the number 69 of Marcus Glitch. Well, unfortunate start for Twilight Racing. Twilight, if you're watching this, you might have to talk to the 02 and 05 drivers. Troy Smith turned the 05 down the front, down the back stretch, and he was not happy about it whatsoever. Entering turns 3 and 4, Zane Davidson ran up the racetrack into Troy Smith, into the 87 of BB Ruiz, and then the 90 decides, screw it, gonna go 4 wide at New Smyrna. Troy Smith and Ruiz make contact, Ruiz into the outside wall. Around goes Troy Smith. The number 3 gets involved, and then the big shot from the number 4 Mahindra. The 87 or the 57 Bailey gets by, the 96 with a tap. The 81 gets by, and the 99 gets by. A lot of great performances from a lot of colors right there. But Twilight Racing and shambles with those 2 drivers here tonight. And a big one down the front stretch early on at New Smyrna Speedway.
Alright, so you see here just a little bit of teammate contact, but the 05 with an awful rejoining onto the track, and then it's 4 wide, which obviously does not work. Even 3 wide usually doesn't work. 4 only a victim of that. Same thing for what was that? The 96, I think, that got involved in it as well. Unfortunate. A little bit of a silly rejoining by Zayden Davidson, but hey, ultimately everyone got going again, even if some cars were pretty off the pace, and we'll see who wins it. But if the race continues like that, it's going to be a bit of a wreck fest.
Oh yeah, hopefully it does not turn into a wreck fest, but unfortunately that is just how the cookie crumbles, and Twilight Racing and shambles here on this one. Let's go ahead and get back to the restart with Cosimo the Poser leading us back to the green here in the Central Florida 200. Welcome back to New Smyrna Speedway for the race 1 of the Herr Sprint Series season. And after an unfortunate caution for the number 4 and the number 69 in the back with some damage, we will go back green with Cosimo, Corey Case, and Abel. Nathan Meyer, Marcus Glitch in the 56, not in the 69, rounds out the top 5. Only on lap 14, lap 15 at the line. And we are far from over here in the Central Florida 200. But we are back green with the poster leading us back to the restart. Corey Case to the inside, going for the race lead. And here comes the other Hilltop Motorsports car, the 37 of Aaron Abel. And how about Nathan Meyer? I don't know what Echo Evans was, and side by side for the race lead once again between the 37 and the 97.
That caution there just destroyed the gap that the top 3 had of the rest of the field. As you see here, Nathan Meyer catching up to the 97 of Case, and 13 of Andrew Williams and Marcus Glitch are not too far behind. And hey, it's Larry Koshmer in the 7th position.
So I will say, these drivers need to be very careful here. They haven't seemed to have done it as much since the caution rang out. Maybe it reminded them of not doing it, but they seem to be outbraking themselves significantly to turn 1, at least sometimes when attempting an overtake. And that is probably why the first caution that we had was brought out, and we've seen a couple of drivers losing multiple positions.
Oh no!
That's not gonna work. Nathan
Oh my
Meyer's
goodness!
around.
And it's a flip!
Oh my goodness!
Oh!
And
Remember what I said about 3 wide?
It does not work at New Smyrna. An unfortunate crash for my team right there. Both the 97 and 98 involved. A tough play for Keegan Thompson. And we are seeing a chaotic night here tonight at New Smyrna Speedway. I knew that was not going to work out, and unfortunately it did not. And unfortunately, the first race of the season, and we already have a flip.
That's New Smyrna for you.
Oh, I forgot. Did I meant to say Haley Anderson Jr. in 93, not Leonard Koshmer.
Yeah, Haley Anderson Jr. in the 93. A tough break for the 39, the 98. Keegan Thompson in the 98 couldn't go back out. The 39, who was just up front, got tipped over. And then the 97, who joins the No-Hood club, is going to go back out there. And not even halfway through, and we already got 2 cautions. Let's go ahead and see what happened to bring up the second caution of the night. And let's get back to the restart here at New Smyrna Speedway. Here we go. And I don't know if the 39 of Nathan Meyer is going to be happy with Aaron Abel. Made it 3 wide through the middle on exit of turn number 4. Got sideways. Turned the 97 of Corey Case into the 39 of Nathan Meyer. And this is the NR flip if I've ever seen one. Just continues to get shoved and then tipped on over by Corey Case and goes along for a wide of 1 flip at New Smyrna. And then unfortunately, it's not done yet as Keegan Thompson is going to T-bone the number 39. And that is it for that one. And a very unfortunate crash for everyone involved, and especially for Corey Case, who was up front before that. And honestly, all 3 of them were up front before that happened. But a flip in the first race of the season for the Herr Sprint Series. Oh boy.
You can see here, Aaron Abel was trying to be a bit optimistic to try and get back up to the front, but unfortunately takes out both Corey Case and Nathan Meyer. Meyer goes upside down, and man, Keegan Thompson nowhere to go. That's probably going to take him out of the race with some engine damage for that. And in fact, I'm even going to be surprised if the 39 keeps going.
Yeah, we have to
Tough
wait.
break for both Corey Case and Nathan Meyer.
Oh yeah, definitely for everyone involved. We have to wait and see if the 39 will be able to keep on going. If Nathan Meyer is able to keep on going after flipping, then that would be a miracle. But it is once again Carson Miller still the race leader. And let's go ahead and get back to the restart after a crazy first half. Let's see what the second half has in store here at New Smyrna. Welcome back to New Smyrna Speedway, and after that second caution of the night, we are just now halfway through at the line this time by, and it is still the pulsar of Carson Miller leans back to the green. Marcus Glitch for being second, the 13 of Andrew Williams now in third, Anthony Hernandez in fourth, and the 37 of Aaron Abel will round out the top 5. 2 quick cautions already in the first 25 laps. What will the second 25 laps have in store? Back green, a good jump once again from Carson Miller in the number 82. Gonna go a little bit wide. Here comes Marcus Glitch to the inside. Almost turned Miller down the back stretch. And he's gonna try and peek down the inside. Battle for the race lead. Miller and Glitch here at New Smyrna on lap 26. Now lap 27.
You know something? That last caution, we have some new players here. Marcus Glitch in the 56, a relative newcomer to the channel, leading. And Andrew Williams just got his way past through second. And here comes Anthony Hernandez in third, looking for third in the 1 car. And now Williams looking to the outside of Marcus Glitch for the lead. And don't make it 3 wide. Oh my goodness.
Carson Miller's gonna do it. 3 wide.
Oh. You know what happened last time?
And I'll say,
Oh,
watch
thank
Marcus
goodness.
Glitch.
Oh no!
He started in.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no!
goodness.
Kaboom goes Andrew
Be
Williams.
careful here.
Watch out, we
Oh
are
my
good.
goodness.
That
Stewart
might
was
bring
so
out a
lucky.
caution. Oh my goodness.
We're green. We're still green.
We got green, and well, how fitting. In all the chaos, the defending owners champions of Trackhouse Racing takes the race lead, but goes way wide in turns 3 and 4. Now Carson Miller, we said his name a lot, is back out front, but he's gonna go wide. Here comes Hernandez, here comes the 52 out of nowhere of Chris Reynolds up in the mix.
Wow, where has Chris Reynolds come from?
I'm very impressed by
said?
Carson Miller here. He is the only person who has stayed this entire race at the front of the field. Everyone for second up down just is constantly switching positions as the caution go and arrive, but he is still always up there, so it's a very impressive performance. But we're gonna have lap traffic might play a role before the end of this race.
Oh boy, here comes the 57. He's gonna door slam the A2 up the racetrack. Here comes the 52. Chris Reynolds about to make it 3 wide, and we got a lap car in the way. What a season opener for the Herr Sprint Series in 2025.
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that with a lap car in sight. That almost ended in disaster there, and they're still trying to make it 3 wide. What is going on? As Hernandez is trying to get back into lead past Chris Reynolds, past Garrett Zendoska, and Zendoska's teammate Marcus Glitch is back up here, and here comes the 50 into the 5th position.
That 39 car, I recatched it very quickly, and at this rate, we might catch it again before the end of the race, or we might catch it on the final lap of the race. So that needs to be watched, because it might be cause for concern for anyone who is in first on the final lap.
Speak of the devil, here comes Keegan Thompson in 98.
He got involved in one of the incidents here, and unfortunately might have more engine damage than body damage, and he's gonna be in the way of the number 98. Hernandez trying to get by, but it's gonna get blocked. Here comes Marcus Glitch to the inside, gonna use a pick, almost still slams the 98. And now, we have 10 laps to go, and it's the 56 out front, the 52 in second, and the 1 in third. Glitch, Reynolds, Hernandez, the top 3, and you still cannot count out Carson Miller in number 82.
Yeah, I tell you what. All the switching around that's been going on throughout the field, and yet that 82 car has somehow stayed consistently inside the top 5, as we have another lap car to deal with in Mahendra in the 4 car.
And that they need to be very careful with the lap traffic, because it seems like with the older tires, they're not dive bombing as much. Maybe they've lost a bit of confidence after seeing three pretty big wrecks. So maybe it's that, but has Carson Miller's goes to second place with the help of the 4 car. Man, I'm sorry, Carson Miller is very impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does not win here.
I think the 82 definitely is the fastest car here. Does not have the fastest lap, not even inside the top 10, but he has a long one car. He's been fast always long, and he might end up getting this race win here tonight at New Smyrna Speedway. 5 laps to go. Glitch and Carson Miller to the inside. Glitch goes wide. Miller gonna try and take the race lead once again. We are gonna catch up with that 39. Again, we might catch up with the 02 here late. With 4 laps to go, it's gonna be close. But once again, Carson Miller to the point. Here at New Smyrna Speedway. Glitch in second, Hernandez in third. Chris Reynolds in 4th. And then Garrett Z running out the top 5 with 3 laps to go.
Never say never. There's a chance that some of these lean lap cars could get stuck in between the lap cars, and that could be huge for guys like Anthony Hernandez and Chris Reynolds, who are relatively far behind some of the drivers like Miller and Marcus Glitch. They got through the 39 clean so far, apart from Hernandez,
White
unfortunately.
flag.
Final lap here at New Smyrna Speedway. Carson Miller won the pole by being the first one to sign up, but here comes Marcus Glitch to the inside, side by side, off of turn number 4. It's going to be Marcus Glitch with the last lap pass.
Wow.
Wow.
That was close.
Well,
What a way to start the
oh,
Herr Sprint
Oh,
Series
final
season
lap crash.
as we have a crash going to the checkered flag.
They're not going to the pit lane. That was interesting. Okay.
oh my goodness. And oh, sorry, Ladoli, because of one of the little cars.
Well, at least it's better than your cars.
Yeah,
I
that
have
is
one
true.
that finished without
Oh,
damage.
Oh my goodness, what a wild way to kick off the 2025 season of the Sprint Series. Oh my goodness. Whew,
like I
41
said,
1,000ths of a second, or 100ths of a second.
never say never. There's an opportunity to get a race win, and Marcus Glitch took that opportunity with a last lap pass on what's arguably the most consistent driver of the race, Carson Miller. And how about that? Chris Reynolds third, Gerritsen Doska fourth. Those guys third towards the back half of the grid and finished inside the top 5. Like I said at the top of the show, it could be a shuffle race like I saw at the new Smyrna Speedway.
And I'll say, it is a very impressive performance from Marcus Glitch, as much as it was an impressive performance from Custer Miller. Marcus Glitch started 19th today, and in 20 minutes came in, arguably in 10 minutes, because before the second caution he was already at the front of the field. In about 10 minutes, he came up to the top 5 and was just in a good position to win it at the final lap. But yes, this is a very performance for Marcus Glitch, even if Carson Miller was also very impressive by leading all those laps that he led.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. That 56 car of Andrews Racing definitely brought a fast hot water here tonight. So deep in the field, got up to the front way early, and with the last lap pass, who knows, that could go down as one of the closest finishes on the channel for this season. That's the first one I'm doing this year. We still got 30 more to go for the Sprint Series. What a way to kick things off. Marcus Glitch with the race win. And that is his first win and his first Sprint Series win. And Cosmo, the fastest car all night, gets second. Chris Reynolds in third. Garrett Z in fourth. And Abel, still a very consistent one. Hircho Motorsports had 2 very fast cars that were in the top 5, top 7 all night long with the 37 and 82. The number 1 of Anthony Hernandez got 6. Chase McClure, we didn't really talk about him that much all night long. He got 7th. Stuart Grant, another driver that we didn't talk about much, got 8th. Gerald Rippleton in 9th. Then Howie Anderson Jr. Miles out the top 10. Alexander Rowe in 11th. Marsh in 12th. Zayden Davison in 13th. Vargas in 14th. Rez, Wachowski, Matt Black, Corey Case, Michael Wilson, and unfortunately chaos happened for some of these guys down here with Trey Smith, Mahindra, Thompson, Meyer, and the Staple Dreams happened again. And we mentioned Andrew Williams, and he blew a straight up engine here tonight at New Smyrna Speedway. We will have the fastest laps on the side of the screen, and that would be the car and the driver that will be in the order for our club next week. What's the final thoughts after that one, guys? That was absolutely wild, and that's just the first night of 3 nights here at New Smyrna this week.
I tell you what, New Smyrna Speedway never disappoints. As you saw, hopefully you saw the E-Series, the AMSOIL E-Series finale from Nathan's channel. Matthew Burnett climbed from the back of the field to steal the championship from Kazumi Takashi, and Marcus Glitch did a similar thing where he went from 19th on the grid to win at the last second. And yeah, it's New Smyrna Speedway. What more do I have to say?
And if the Wawa Cup Series Move Fest is like this, man, it's gonna be crazy. I think that's what, on Friday night, Saturday night?
I believe Friday night for the Smooth
Friday
Fest.
night. So it's tune in for that because that's gonna be, honestly, that's gonna be, if it's the same intensity as this, then man, we're in it for a great show here. We get a great race. As Matthew said, never disappoints, the New Smyrna Speedway. And I'm enthusiastic for this season. It looks pretty good from at least this first race.
Oh yeah, that was definitely wild to say the least. Something about Mayonnaise especially, it likes to cause chaos, and that's what we saw here tonight. And next week it will be Auto Club, but shortly after signups, shortly after this race goes up, we will have signups for Auto Club next week. That's gonna be a fun one, and if there's anything like tonight, who knows what will happen there. Congratulations to Marcus Glitch and John Andrews and the entire Andrews Racing team on kicking off the season with a last lap pass win. And we will see you guys next week at Auto Club Speedway, race 2 of the season. See ya!